Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the last screencasts about letters, about literature. At this point, you have gone through the meaty work of revising your draft and making sure your letter is crafted just the way you want it to be. We're going to touch base a little bit on some of the nitty-gritty things that you need to be aware of if you're submitting for this contest. This information is taken from the Letters About Literature contest and from the Library of Congress. First thing you want to make sure of if you are editing is, did you paragraph correctly? Does your letters have many paragraphs or a few paragraphs? How did you break it apart? If you need to right now, take some time to reread your letter. Pause this video so you can keep this screen up so you know places you need to paragraph. Other things you should consider when doing your editing checklist, okay? Did you check your word count? Remember, for this contest in level 2, it can only be 300 words to 800 words, all right? There are some YouTube videos on the playlist for these screencasts that you can check to see how you can do word count in Google Docs and how you can do word count in Microsoft Word. Did you spell check? Did you vary your sentence length? Did you use compound sentences, complex sentences, simple sentences? Did you use punctuation correctly? Do you have end marks? Do you have commas? Make sure you check that work. Is your letter set up as a letter with a return address? This is very important. If you look at your submission, how to submit your paper, it does tell you that it needs to be in a letter format. If you need help formatting your letter, there's a YouTube video on this playlist to help you with that. Is your word choice exactly what you mean? So making sure that your words are concise and precise so it gets at the meaning you want to convey to the reader of your letter. Pause this video if you need to keep this list up as you check your work. When you're finally ready to submit, here's some things you need to consider making sure you have. Your teachers will have guidelines for you, the 2013 entry guidelines. Make sure you read how to submit it and then fill out the entry coupon. You also need the permission release form. This requires a parent signature. Make sure you do this. It also needs to be mailed in an 8x10 envelope. The address is on the how to submit form. Okay. Some people like to decorate their envelopes. If you're curious about envelope art and want to take it to the next step, click on that link right there and it'll take you to a place where you can see how others have decorated their envelope for this contest. Please refer to the Letters About Literature website for any more detailed questions or exact guidelines about what you need to do. Again, your teachers will have some printed copies of these things. Refer to them to make sure your submission is complete so you can be considered for the prize. Best of luck as you continue to edit your paper.